from the top. Drop that. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, you lay back in the cut. What's up? What's up?
Hello my doves, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to Afrodite by Olympia. My name's Olympia and I do videos here on YouTube about beauty and makeup available in Australia for deeper skin tones. Now, anything you see in this channel, on these videos, are available for people of dark skin here in Australia. And if that's something that you want to see more often or you think you need in your life, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I do upload every Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I do upload bonus videos on Mondays and Fridays, sometimes Tuesdays. So yes, make sure that notification bell is set to all so you're notified when I upload. This video is going to be all about the Rimmel London Match Perfection 24-Hour Moisture Hydrating Foundation. This is the shade Soft Chocolate 601. This is the deepest shade that's available in a store. They do have 2 more deeper shades online, but we'll get into all that in a moment. If you want to see more about how I go with this foundation, I suggest you keep watching. Alright guys, so this foundation here is the Rimmel London Match Perfection Invisible Coverage 24-Hour Moisture Hydrating Foundation. It is also supposed to be pore blurring as well. This retails for, how much is this? $13.26 at Priceline or priceline.com.au. There are 25 shades. There are 2 more shades deeper than this one. So we've got chocolate, which is 603, and deep chocolate, which is 605. Now I must admit, chocolate does look a bit warmer. I'll pop a picture up on the screen here of what I'm looking at here on my phone. It does look a bit warmer, this one does look a bit more cool toned, but it's supposed to match to your skin tone. Some of the claims is it's ideal for normal skin, it's got medium coverage, it's got this smart tone technology, which I was talking to you about, that blends seamlessly with skin tone. It's got 24-hour moisture complex that leaves skin feeling hydrated. It's supposed to be weightless and it has a smoothing texture. And yeah, it's supposed to fix and extend mattified like skin for up to 7 hours. So I am going to be doing a wear test with this foundation, guys. It says it says 7 hours. That's very specific. So I will of course be doing 8 and let you know how it goes on my complexion. I do have oily combo skin, like true oily combo skin. I've got an oily T-zone and I'm dry everywhere else. So hello to my little friends. Yep, they've popped up in the last couple of days because my skin has been excessively on the dry end around my cheeks, and when that happens I get breakouts. So yeah, there's that. Now I will also say that this foundation is nothing new to the market, but the deep shades are now available to Australians, which is why I'm here reviewing it for you guys. Now this foundation also does have 7 reviews on the website, and a lot of people are saying that it's a perfect match. It's their favorite foundation and it beats like high-end foundation. Like the reviews on this foundation online at priceline.com.au is like insane. It's like 5 stars all round. There are 8 reviews, so that's not a lot of reviews, but every single person saying 5 stars. We'll see. Alright, I am gonna go ahead and prime how I normally prime, because I want to give this foundation the best chance that it can get. Oh wow, it's just melted everywhere. Lovely. Magical Moringa, which is what I just put on my nose. I did put a lot. Alright, moving on to Bobbi Brown Face Base, Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This is such a good hydrating primer that I basically put everywhere else. I'm gonna let that settle down and I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender. I need to stop calling this a beauty blender because it is not a beauty blender. It is actually a beauty sponge, a pro beauty sponge this is by Model Rock Makeup, Model Rock. It is the softest sponge ever and I absolutely live for it. Look how squishy that is, like squish, squish, so good. We're gonna go in with the foundation, so I'm just gonna shake it up and I'm gonna put one pump down. That's what one pump looks like, semi-thick. Then I'm gonna dot my face. I'm gonna do this side of my face with a beauty sponge and I'm gonna do the other side with a brush as per usual. Okay, so I used one whole pump. Don't know if I would call this medium coverage. Like, I can still see a lot of my acne scars coming through that. I'm gonna go on with a second layer, so a second pump, and see if I can't build up on that. Alright, layer number 2. The description did say matte. It's definitely the wrong undertone. Definitely the wrong undertone. Definitely buildable, but it's definitely a medium coverage. It's a lot more natural looking. I can still see some of my acne scars coming through, but nowhere near as bad as with that first layer. So, yes. I would say that it's definitely melding to my tone because it looks like I can't really tell a huge difference between it applied on this side to that side. Like, it's allowing my natural skin color to come through. So even though it's only got 25 shades, it's gonna be able to adapt to a lot of skin tones. So there's that. So for my dark chocolate girls who are struggling to find a shade for them, like for themselves, you need to try this out. If you haven't got any real serious acne scars or skin issues, this one kind of does adjust to your skin tone, I feel, and it's got a nice finish. It's very different to what I've used in the past, so no, I kind of really like that. Alright, I'm gonna go on the other end with a with a brush. So using the Tarte foundation brush, I am going to head and do this side now. I'm only going to dot one pump again just to see what coverage I get with a brush. Sometimes with a brush the coverage is a bit more just because you haven't got the sponge kind of diluting it down with water, like with it being wet. So just like I suspected, guys. Can you see that? Should have zoomed you guys in. Let me zoom you guys. Oh, let me zoom you guys in a bit more. Do you see? So this is the brush side. So that's the brush, and that's the sponge. So the sponge has 2 layers. The brush side has 1 layer, and I'm gonna put on a second layer. See how that builds. This is the 4th pump. I'm used to only having to put one pump, so this is an experience. Still feels fairly lightweight. I definitely like it better with the brush. I just like how it's got a lot more coverage with the brush on this side with 2 pumps. Okay, now that I have this on, I'm gonna show you guys the time. It's currently 5:15. We're gonna start the wear test now, so 8 hours will be, so it'll be 1:15 midnight when I get back to you guys. Luckily, I'm on a late shift tomorrow. So yeah, I was gonna be up at that time anyway, so doing a wear test for you guys is nothing at all. So guys, that's what it looks like here. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and apply the rest of my face, and I will be back to let you guys know kind of how it wore and that kind of thing, like how it works with other products. And yes, so I will be back super soon. Hey guys, so I'm back with a completed eye look. We already started the wear test like an hour ago, so I technically could give you my 1 hour check-in. But before we do that, I just want to let you know what's on my face. I am wearing the Tammy X Revolution Makeup Tropical Paradise eyeshadow palette. If you want to see my review and my tutorial on this eye look, I will link it in the cards for you guys. I'm also wearing a whole heap of my project pan items that I can't wait to swap out. If you haven't seen my project pan update video, go watch that guys, because yeah, a lot of tea was spilt about some things. But yes, on my cheeks I have this blush with a little touch of Nior from the Saharan Volume 1 blush palette. I also have M.A.C blushes in Film Noir and Formate as my bronzer slash contour, and highlighter. Sorry, back to this palette. I've also got Zara as my highlighter, as you can see. Now the products worked very, very well on this foundation. It's all set down. I have sprayed my face. I use the Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz Matte to kind of settle down the powders. And yeah, this is what my face is looking like. I do feel like it is a tad, I look a tad darker than usual. I don't know whether it's the products that I've used on my face or if it's the foundation itself. But yeah, and I do not see my usual kind of golden olive undertones coming through, though it's supposed to be shade adjusting. It's shade adjusting in that the coverage is light enough that your own shade peeks through. Does that make sense? Not sure if that makes sense. But as I was saying, it's not the right undertone for me. It's very, very neutral, like almost flat. But you know, it is what it is. If I like the foundation enough, I will go ahead and order my correct undertone online, but I need to work out how this wears. It's supposed to have 7 hours wear, so we will be doing at least 8 hours wear test, this being the first hour kind of checking in. It's currently 6 o'clock, 6:10, so yeah, about an hour. And yeah, that's how we're doing so far. Look, there's no breakdown, there's nothing's changed, nothing's going on currently. So I will be back in a couple of hours for the first or the second check-in. And a little itchy there. And yeah, we can continue with this wear test. I will see y'all real soon. Alright guys, it is currently 9:30 at night. It's been about 4 hours since I last saw you guys. Well, 3 hours, but this is the 4 hour mark. And as you can see, there's no real change. I am getting just a tad bit shiny just here and here, but other than that, there's no real change. I did eat dinner, so it's worn off around my mouth, but that usually happens anyway. I have gone and added some freckles. Aren't they cute? I really want freckles. I wish they were real. I want to make them look more real. I just ordered a, yeah, no, it's not much more low buy, right? But I just ordered a brown liquid liner, and I'm gonna try like a dark brown, so I'm gonna try using that next time to create the freckles, because I think it's a really cute look, especially with this hair. Anyway, look, the foundation looks exactly the same, apart from the little bit of oil coming through at the 4 hour mark. We are trying to get to 7, but I probably will do 8. And I will let you guys know how it goes. So I'll see you soon on my next check-in, and yeah, see you soon. Okay guys, this is the final check-in. It is officially midnight or thereabouts, and this has been on my face for at least a minimum of 8 hours, if not a little bit more, and I'm ready to basically have a look at what is going on here. So, alright, I did forget to do my usual like panning from left to right of like the foundation earlier, so I'll just play a clip here of it freshly applied, so you'll see on the screen now a little bit of a comparison. I can see straight off the bat that I'm quite oily around my nose. Look, it's expected. But yeah, I can just see just a little bit of oil build up just in the center of my nose there, around the edges a little bit, and just here. So yes, after 8 hours wear. Let's go ahead and do the oil control test. Once again, I've got a mattifying sheet from Shiseido. Yeah, Shiseido. So I'm just gonna mattify around my nose. Just a blotting sheet. Okay, as you can see, I am blotted, and barely even one sheet. That's like half a sheet. So oil control in this is amazing, because the previous one I did before this one, which was the Flower Beauty, and that used one whole sheet, but it did fill it up a lot more. This is like barely any oil. Like, I'm really impressed with that. So if you have oily combination skin, ding ding ding, this is a good one for you for sure. So normally with the oil blotting sheets, I should probably mention 1 to 2 sheets is very good oil control, 3 to 4 is medium, and anything above 5 and above is very poor oil control. This has excellent oil control. So in terms of performance, this foundation was actually very easy to apply. I didn't have any problems with using a beauty sponge or a brush. I do prefer a brush, I feel, because I get a little bit more coverage, and I like to finish a little bit better with a brush. So this is a foundation that I would personally use a brush with. I found that it was easy to blend, it's very malleable, moves around the face quite easy, but in terms of coverage, it's medium at best, like pushing it. It's settled into my skin after using the powders and whatnot, so it's not actually that bad once all the other products have been put on top, just to enhance that coverage. But otherwise, yes, it is going to be a light to medium, I would say. So if you've got quite significant pigmentation or acne scarring, this is not the foundation for you. It does feel lightweight, so the claims in that regard is correct. I don't feel like I've got cake face, even though I put 4 pumps, so 2 pumps on each side of my face. I rarely have to do that. I think it's only happened one other time, and yeah, I don't normally. I can get away with putting 1 to 1.5 pumps. So 4 pumps on and it not feeling like I've got makeup on my face is actually kind of amazing. So yes, definitely a lightweight formula. There's no creasing, lifting, fading. There's no settling into fine lines. It has worn around my mouth, but like I said earlier, I did have dinner and I haven't touched it up because I wanted to see, you know, whether it continues to fade in those areas, but it didn't really. It still fairly stayed the same. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. So overall, I'd probably give this foundation a B, only because it doesn't live up to the coverage that I like with my foundations, but it ticks all the other boxes for my skin type and the durability and its wear. It says up to 7 hours mattifying and oil control, so maybe up before the 7-hour mark the oil, maybe it got to the point, because it'd been 8 hours, it just couldn't control as much oil as it could, as it would have had I checked in at 7, you know what I mean? But it, yeah, for just one, hardly any blotting, I'm really, really impressed with the oil control. I can definitely see myself using this foundation again, especially with it being affordable. I did tell you guys the price was $13.36. That's because it's on special. It actually does cost $18.95, so still under $20. Currently Priceline, at the time this has been uploaded, I have a 30% off sale for this foundation itself. So go get yourself a bargain. Look, it's a really nice foundation. The undertones are interesting. I'm not sure whether I'll bother getting a different shade. I think this shade actually works quite well for me. I don't know, let me know what y'all think. Now, once again, before I go, just a quick reminder that I am doing a notification gang giveaway every video. Now, no, wrong one. Trophy Wife is the item that I'm going to be giving away to my notification gang. So if you're interested in the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in the shade Trophy Wife, go ahead and comment down below within the first 12 hours of uploading and leave your Instagram handle, because I will definitely, most definitely, be contacting you in your DMs if you were to win. So yes, there'll be one winner with each video over, I'm not sure how long I'll do this for, you know, maybe a month or so. But yeah, lots of giveaways coming, so if you're interested in winning this, go ahead and comment down below. That brings me to the end of this video, guys. As always, it has always been a pleasure to do these videos for you. If you have any suggestions or things you want to see, comment them down below for me, guys, and I will see y'all on the next video. Take care.